What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. This is the first time that I'm uploading without another person. So let me know if you like it in the comments. Anyways, let's get into the story. It was one of those days where I had just gotten off work. It was about 11 p.m., and I still had to make an hour-long drive back home. On this night, I decided to take the long way home because I wanted to go through this small town, and this small town is where all the trailer parks are around here. As I'm driving down this road, I can see all these kids out playing basketball. There's no lights or anything, and the only lighting that we have right now is from the street lights. But yet they're all outside playing basketball. Now, I don't really want to interrupt their fun. So at this point, I start slowing down because I'm going to have to make a turn here very soon. And I look over and I see this one kid that kind of steps in front of the car. And yes, I know that this is where the trailer parks are. So of course, a lot of people are going to be walking on the side of the road. But for some reason, this kid just kind of stepped right in front of my car. Now, I slam on the brakes. I put my foot on the brake, but I feel my car start to skid. And I'm thinking, oh God, I'm going to hit this kid. But thankfully, I'm able to steer around him and not hit the kid. I look over, and I see him looking at me, and he starts screaming at me. He starts giving me the finger, and I roll down my window, and I ask him, "Hey man, are you okay?" He says, "No, I'm not okay. You almost hit me." I say, I know. I am sorry. I didn't mean to. I didn't know you were going to step in front of my car like that. I could have hit you, and I'm so sorry." And then he just goes and sits down on the curb. At this point, I feel bad. So I roll down my window again and I ask him, "Hey, do you want me to drive you somewhere? Do you want me to take you home? Do you need any help?" And he looks up at me and he says, "No, I'm fine. It's fine. I'm fine." And he just looks away. So at this point, I feel even worse. So I just continue on my way. Like I said before, I did have an hour-long drive to get home. And every time that I looked over, I kept looking over to see if that kid was okay. I felt so bad. About 20 minutes later, I start getting some texts on my phone. So I look over and I see that it's from an unknown number. And honestly, I was too afraid to open it. But then 10 minutes later, I get another text from that same number and it says, "Is this the guy who almost hit me?" I respond back with, "Yeah, that's me. Are you okay? I'm so sorry that I almost hit you. I wasn't paying attention and I'm so sorry." And then I get a response back that says, "You sure are sorry." And then I say, "Yes, I am sorry. Is there anything that I can do? Like I said, I will take you home. I will drive you anywhere." And then I get a response back that says, "Well, it's too late for that now." And then I ask, "What do you mean?" And then I get a response back that says, "'Cause now I'm dead." And then I get another message that says, "Goodbye." I'm sitting there in my car just like, what the hell? Is this guy messing with me? Why would he say that he's dead? And then I get another message that says, "Wait till you feel my pain." And then I get another message that says, "You're next." Now, I don't want to scare anybody. That's why I waited so long to upload this story. But this is actually what happened to me. And I honestly don't know what to do. I'm sitting there thinking, is this guy messing with me? What is he trying to do? And then I get another message from his phone that says, "Meet me at the old water tower by the trailer park in 10 minutes or I will come to you." And then I get another message that says, "TikTok." And of course, being the dumbest person ever, I decide to go. I decide to go meet this person. I don't know why. I'm not that brave. I'm actually the most scaredy cat person that you will ever meet. But I decide to go. As I'm driving to this place, I keep thinking, what am I doing? Like, why am I going to meet this guy? I don't know this person. They could literally kill me and no one would ever know. But I decide to go anyways. When I get there, It's just a bunch of trees. There's no one there. There's no water tower or anything. All there is just trees. And of course, I get another message that says, "Where are you? You took too long." And then I say, "I'm there. Where's the water tower?" And then I get a message back that says, "You were never here. Come back to the old schoolyard. I'm waiting." And of course, I go back to the schoolyard. And I don't know how you guys know this, but when you're in a horror movie and you get a message like that, what do you always do? Of course, you look behind you. And what do I see? I see a figure standing behind my car. And yes, this is the part where I passed out. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't pass out, but I was terrified. The dumb thing was, I didn't even roll up my window. I just started screaming. I started honking my horn, and I start backing up. And the entire time I'm thinking, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And then I get another message that says, "Run." And then I get another message that says, "Don't look back." But you know what? I don't listen. I keep looking back because I'm scared. I don't want to run. And I'm telling myself, just get out of there. Just go. Just go as fast as you can. And I finally do. I finally put my foot on the gas and I go as fast as I can. I don't even care what speed I'm going. I just want to get out of there. Next thing I know, I hear footsteps running near my car. I hear footsteps near the car. And I'm thinking, oh my God, this person is running after me. They're trying to kill me. The whole way home, I am speeding. I don't care. I don't care if I get pulled over, if I crash, if anything happens. I don't care. All I want to do is get home. Thankfully, I get home safe. I lock myself inside. And honestly, I haven't slept since. The next day comes around and I tell my friends everything that happened. And they're all telling me, "Dude, you should have just ignored the messages. You shouldn't have gone there." And I know that. I should have just ignored them. But I was scared. I didn't know what to do. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this story. If you liked it, please leave a like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and have a good night.